About 30 years ago, whenever my wife and I were youth ministers in Fort Smith, Arkansas, one of our youth at a talent night brought a duck call in, and that was his talent. And I was just blown away by the duck call and duck hunting and all those things. He introduced me to duck hunting, and so that really introduced me to waterfowling, and introduced my family and friends to duck hunting. And fast forward in ministry, several years later, about the year 2002, I invited my younger brother Anthony on a duck hunt on the Arkansas River. And never will forget, after he harvested his first mallard, we talked about the idea of a fellowship of Christian athletes only for waterfowlers, using the outdoors as a platform to make disciples, just to share the good news, the gospel of Jesus Christ. And so my wife and I eventually pastored, and we were pastoring in Northwest Arkansas. We held our first ever wild game feast, and it was at this game dinner when, had a great evening. Many people came to know Christ that night, and after one gentleman raised his hand, I noticed that he accepted Christ. It was like all of these impressions, these ideas that God had given me back since 2002 all kind of came together to that one moment, that one night. And I really felt led to start the Christian Waterfowlers Association. And so we basically built a website and introduced that, and on Facebook and social media and things like that. And then so our next year we went from a wild game dinner to more of a festival, and kind of introduced the Christian Waterfowlers Association through the festival that year, and had 25 exhibitors in a duck calling competition, and then all of a sudden it just started to take off. The next year we had 80 exhibitors from 19 states come out to the event, and another dinner and seminars, and great weekend. People came to know Christ. And so the next step was basically chapters, and people started asking us, how can we take this to our local church or local community? And so we started introducing chapters, and now all over America, probably 15 states now, there are chapters meeting monthly for fellowship and pro tips. Sometimes they will eat together, and then they'll always have a devotion or Bible study. And then there's activities of skeet shooting and all kinds of family-oriented events. They also get the youth involved in our Blue Wings program. And we also have some of our chapters that give back to the wounded veterans at a CWA wounded veteran event. But the idea basically started on a riverbank on a duck hunt with my brother, and then has just progressed to the point now to where we resigned the church after pastoring about 20 years and 15 years in Northwest Arkansas, and to pursue growing the CWA full-time.